なき力の交差すべて捧げろ一か八かとだくっと前線花を咲かせよ進み出す想いと勇気胸に積み込んで掴め栄光僕らのトロフィー襲いかかる困難逃げてばかりじゃ夕べの自分を追い越せやしないんだ過去の限界値心の防衛ライン突き抜ける眩しさと海の風進め暁の空へ絶やせ悲しみをいつかきっと僕ら一つになれるからさあ果てなき力の交差すべて捧げろ一か八かとだくっと前線花を咲かせよ進み出す想いと勇気胸に積み込んで掴め栄光僕らのトロフィー
Hey there everybody, this is Shanigo and welcome to Azur Lane Crosswave. This game is based on Azur Lane, which itself is a mobile game, which I've probably already put a video up explaining what that is as a thing. If not, it's probably going to end up actually coming up not long after this video comes out. Actually, I actually still need to do that one as well as doing these. But yeah, Azur Lane Crosswave is, from what I can tell, it is a 3D action shooting game, of which I'm probably not going to be any good at because I'm not very good at shooting games. So if you've seen like previous times I've actually played a shooting game in the past. But yeah, I did say I wanted to do this. It was probably going to be one of the first things I wanted to do on the channel since I kind of rebooted everything. And then I didn't, and then I did things like Sonic Mania Encore mode, and the Fire Red Randomizer Nuzlocke, and a few other things as well. But yeah, it's finally the time I'm going to be doing it. It's made by ID Factory and Compound Heart. So yeah, we all know the kind of the quality that's going to be done with this. So yeah, I will say that this is probably going to be for the most part a blind playthrough. I have played through like the first hour of this game, mainly because I actually did recording of this for 2 videos, and then I checked the footage of those 2 videos, and no audio came out because combination of probably my graphics driver updating again, and OBS not updating the audio thing as it should do. So hopefully this will, I'll look at it at the end of this video, but if it's not, then I'm going to be extraordinarily upset. But yeah, roughly the first hour or so of this game, probably the first 2 videos. I'm not going to be blind, I already know what's going to happen with those particular things. Well, I say it's going to be an hour, but from what I've had from this game so far, it suffers similar to Rebirth 3, and one of the issues I had with Rebirth 3 is that there are a lot of long cutscenes, and maybe it's just because it's just like the introduction to the game doing that. I'm just hoping that it doesn't carry on for like the rest of the game, because I'm not really gonna like it if it's just gonna be like, if I'm only gonna be doing gameplay for like 2 or 3 minutes. And then it's just like 30-minute cutscenes. It's just not going to be fun whatsoever. But that's kind of what I've been getting from like the introduction to this game, and like I said, I hope it doesn't carry on. But anyway, I'm going to start a new game because, yeah, like I said, I'm going to start from the beginning. I do have one DLC. I know there's a bunch of DLCs available. It's Neptune. We know who Neptune is. If you don't know who Neptune is, I played like at least 4 Hyperdimension Neptunia games by now. So yeah, it's that very same Neptune. Because they've got this game released, the Azur Lane actual game, I probably already mentioned it in that video, did actually have a crossover with the Neptunia franchise, and the four main girls and the goddess counterparts actually got light ships. Even though when it came around to when I did it, I didn't get Purple Heart, and I'm kind of like, can we have at least some of the collabs come back, please? It would be very, very nice. But anyway, we do have Neptune. She also has her own episode of in one of the other modes. As for that, for what I really want to do for this game is I really just want to go through story mode. If I feel like it, if this game was at Drain Me Like Rebirth 3 did, I've already mentioned the issue with that. Maybe I'll go ahead and do some of the episodes from any of the characters I unlock. So here's our main menu screen. We have story mode, we have episode mode. I believe episode mode is just like you pick certain characters, and then you pick a certain character and they get like their own little story thing, and they carry on with it. Story mode's the main story mode. Dark just lets you check on the characters. You've got the warehouse is basically where you strengthen items that you get in when you pick for things you pick up. Shop lets you buy and sell stuff. I've not done Extreme Battle yet, and photo mode is not available yet. I think these two are unlocked later. Well, that and the shop as well. Probably when we see a certain green cat is when the shop gets unlocked, because I won't be surprised if that happens. But I will say there's at least 2 achievements that you can get straight away from the main menu. The first one is changing the secretary from Mikasa. We can do that. So for example, I can change it to Neptune. And there we go, Neptune is our secretary now. The second one is interacting with the secretary by pressing X on the bottom here. For the record, I'm actually playing this on the PC version of the game. The game's also out on the PS4, and I believe it recently got released on the Switch not too long ago. But like I said, I'm playing this on the PC. I'm using an Xbox One controller because I can't find my original controller, what I usually use to play PC games on. Chances are it's probably in the same place where my snowball microphone is. So if I find one, its chances are I'm probably likely going to find the other ones. But anyway, I've been blabbing for like almost 9 minutes now, so let's just get on with the story. Alright, cutscene controls, it's fine. I will mention here, I know I'm talking over a cutscene, I don't. There is another issue here, is that every time I start a cutscene, I actually have to turn auto on. I know in similar games that I've played, like the Neptunia games and such, all I've done is I've turned Neptune on. No. I turned auto on and it stays on. And no, in this game, every time I go into a cutscene, I have to turn the auto on. Also, the text is actually pretty slow in comparison to the speech, which means like it's by the time the speech is done, the text is still going, and you're only going to not see the last word, and it's just going to skip. So I'm probably going to change that. That might very well be either in between videos or as soon as I gain control properly. But yeah, intro is basically telling you about the 4 factions and how they're going to be doing. For the most part, I think this initial prologue chapter starts off with the Sakuras. So we have that.
彼女らはその役目から艦船と呼ばれ、各陣営の顔とも表現できる重要な存在よ。恐ろしく強大な偽装兵器を扱える艦船たちが争いを望まず、お互いを信じ励まし合うことで 世界はより一層堅牢に守られてきたわ。まあ2回にわたる世界親善試合では陣営の利権をめぐって試合の表裏で激しい衝突があったりもしたのだけど、本当の脅威となる存在はそれまでなかった。でも今は少し違う。ある日を境に突如として海に現れた謎の集団セイレーン。彼女たちは未知のテクノロジーと兵器をちらつかせ全世界に対して威嚇行為を行った。目的を明かさないゆえに神出鬼没なセイレーンを前に各陣営の緊張は高まりつつあるわ。以上が前置きよ。あなたはどの陣営のことが気になる？今回は獣王の視点で観察してみましょうか。ちょうど演習が始まるようだしね。
栄えある獣王艦隊の諸君、よくぞ集まってくれた。本日は晴天であり、そして絶好の訓練日和でもある。今回は2人1組となり、各自で周辺海域の模擬索敵を行った後、各々に課せられた目標地点に到着後、ラホの演習を合わせて行う。
分かってはいたけど、やることがたくさん。緊張するでありますな。
技術の向上を図りつつ連携の基礎も学ぶのだ。それが生存確率を高めることにもつながる。では演習を始めると前列から順に走る。まずは綾波、雪風。
綾波、行くで。ふふ、この雪風様に任せるがいいのだ。皆様、見事で豪快なスタートであります。島風ちゃんは初めてだったよね。私もだよ。ペアは別になったけど、今日は頑張ろうね。
本番で緊張しないために演習があるのですから、ここで緊張しては本末転倒ですよね。
お二方、ありがたきお言葉です。
続いて金剛、山城。
華麗に参りますわよ。ついてらっしゃい、山城。
頑張ります。おお、金剛さんと山城さんもすごい。4人とももう全く見えなくなった。なんて速さなんだ。
白露、阿武隈。
皆様、次から次へと。難しい。どうしてあんなにも息の合った航行ができるのでありますか？島風、にわかに緊張してまいりました。
島風、大丈夫？
はい。駆逐艦島風、特に問題ございません。戦艦駿河殿。
威勢はいいの、安心して。
正直なところ、自分は本日駿河殿と組めて本当に良かったであります。その沈着冷静さ、見ているだけで思わずこちらも安心する次第。
そう。
ええ、機関役を駿河殿に務めていただけるなら、自分はその後全力で追っていくだけでありまして、やは
の方の頼もしさは格別ですな。まあ所詮は訓練であるしどうとでもなるでしょう。なってください。あれ、何か言いました？いいえ、何もそれより次は私たちよ。あ、本当ですね。
最後は島風駿河行ってこい。
あ、駿河殿お一人でお待ちを。
So here we are on the main world of the map. We have a little compass telling us where our next event is. It's actually, this is tutorial is saying, hey, go look around before you actually do events. Because you can find stuff. It doesn't actually tell you you can actually use the B button to move around the map a little faster, and it also zooms the map out so you actually see where you're going. But as the game mentioned, any events marked in red, those are the mandatory events that progress the story. Any green events that you happen to see are completely optional, though they can essentially they actually help part of the storyline or something, I don't know. I may not go into very many of the green events, simply because if they're just going to be events where it's just going to be like cutscenes, then I'm just going to be wasting a lot of time. Also, I will mention, if you're actually standing near a event where you can actually press the button to actually trigger it, this is something I found out whilst I was waiting, starting the second video actually that I kind of did and then didn't do, is that if you're standing next to an event battle and you click into the window, it actually triggers the thing as if you just press the button to start it. So there's that. But anyway, let's get on with our first battle here. Yeah, we're going to actually see some gameplay.
まあね、よほど急いだからでございましょうか。近くにいるはずの皆の姿が全く見えませぬ。まさか我々が皆をごぼう抜きしてしまうとは痛快です。まさか緊張のあまり航路を間違えたかもしれない。どうされました、駿河殿。勝ち誇られるのかと思いきや顔色が悪いようですが。あれを見ろ。おや、なんでしょうね。あそこだけ妙に雲が。急に嵐が出てきました。あの船は。駿河殿、一体何でございましょう。まるであの船の出現と同時に天候が大荒れになったようにも見受けられますな。そんな、まさかセイレーンだ。なんですと。普段の演習もセイレーンに備えてのものだと常々伺っておりましたが、まさかの本物と遭遇でございますか。ああ、これはもはや単なる訓練ではない。私が航路を間違えたばかりに。なんという僥幸。追撃し拿捕してご覧に入れましょうぞ。なんでそうなるんだ。いいか、まずは慎重に接触。教本でもそうあっただろう。接触スタートに拿捕でございますよね。拿捕から離れて。勇み足が過ぎるから。ひとまず演習の仲間を探してこの海域から離れよう。不用意な特艦はそれだけで危険を招くぞ。すみません。島風は慌てんぼう者だとよく言われますが、実際 輩は物好きで無鉄砲というところでありまして、なおさらタチが悪い。未知との遭遇、接的に心が躍りすぎていたようです。もう大丈夫です。島風、冷静になりました。
ちゃんと話せて幸運だよ。それじゃ島風は私が離脱するまで重要な役目である陽動を務めるように。せいぜい私の役に立ったよね。
はは不肖島風、喜んで駿河殿の盾になって信じましょ
う。うわ、バカなのか鋭いのかどっちなのよ。
いけない、駿河殿、そちらにも敵がおります。
突然会場に現れた。
避けられない。間に合え、降参流砲術で
ーすごい。量産型とはいえ一撃で落とすなんて。
駿河殿、申し上げにくいのですが、おそらく共に戦った方が皆様のもとへ行き着くのは容易と思われますぞ。
精霊、艦隊級の規模だというの。
あちらはどうやらやる気です。荒い接触と相なりましたが、喧嘩ならば話は容易。何機か叩き落とし、敵の一斉を削ぎましょう。
仕方ない。敵戦力を沈黙させる。私も攻撃を開始する。
はい、我々の蓬莱劇、とくと者どもにご覧入れましょう。
So it looks like, for the most part, this is pretty much how we're going to be setting up our fleet here. We do have the option of, I think it's 3 in the main fleet, which you control, and 3 support fleets, which we get. I assume we get later, who do special stuff in the back, and we can fill in the 3rd slot with Neptune if we so want to. And this D-pad on this controller is not very responsive. I mean, granted it's an Xbox One controller, but still. We can put Neptune in if we so want. I'm going to leave it for now. I'm just going to leave it to Suruga and Shimikaze. I will say a lot of the characters that you will meet in this game have already, in some part or another, actually been in the actual mobile game. The only exception actually being Shimikaze herself, who, up until when I recorded this, has not actually shown up in the game yet. I know Suruga has. I think her event actually got rerun quite recently, if memory serves. But anyway, let's get this fight sorted out. We don't really need to do anything else. It will say if you've got any open slots to proceed, but we're not going to have Neptune in this one. We're going to. I may put her in later. We'll see. But I know the buttons here so far. Right button and right trigger of fire. A button is to lock on, B is to do a little dash to evade, the analog stick is to move, and the D-pad is to switch characters. We're probably only going to be using Shimikaze here, because for this first battle our first objective is to drop out to 20 planes. And fortunately, are there any more planes around? Oh, there they are. This one actually went better than when I did this before. Go bar. Head towards the arrow. Let's do that. Oh, that's the lock. Well, actually, that's actually not too bad. I think I have to wait for that to charge. Yeah, I do have to wait for that to charge. So I don't have to. Just using standard thing. Though. Let me go grab the thing. Oh, that's health. Okay, I'm fine with just having health. And Trigger actually got the last of the ships, the planes I needed. So at the end of every battle you get 3 criteria. Clearing the battle, no allies are destroyed, and you clear within a certain time. It's usually 2 minutes. And you gain experience, money and other things as well as other drops, which we can use to enhance things once we actually get better stuff. Probably not going to enhance right now, but may very well do so later. Oh, I should also mention, if you do pick Neptune in here, she already starts at level 2, so if you do want that slight edge, you feel free to actually use her. I think she was a free DLC anyway. And yeah, the better the race, obviously the better the rating, the you get, the better the rewards. There's a gold item box there. I kind of want that. So let's go get that, and then I am actually gonna end the video here. Just talking about charms, basically increases drop rates and such. But you can only use them once a battle, and if you leave a battle somehow, then you instantly lose it. So that's it for this episode of Azur Lane Crosswave. In the next episode, we're going to go to this next event battle, and yeah, I think this is actually going to be the last battle of the prologue as well. So there's that as well. Off screen, I'm also going to fix out the issue with the text, and yeah, I think that's all I really need to deal with. Take care, and I will see you guys next time. Ciao.